What's up, everybody? This is Cybervolt, also known as Jamie Wilson TV on YouTube. So you're watching it on both channels. How's it going? This is filmed right on Christmas Day. I hope everybody had a really good Christmas, and I hope you have a good New Year's. Man, we got ourselves a good expansion at the end of the year. I'm a returning player back to World of Warcraft. The last expansion that I kind of played was Legion. And I'm very pleasantly surprised how good this expansion is and how it feels. And it reminds me way back when expansions felt really good. When there was a huge sense of exploration and wonder. And I'm getting that with this expansion. Now, of course, it has dragons. We love dragons. I mean, I love dragons. This game is rewarding you at every corner, and I don't want to spoil too much of this expansion, but this game is rewarding you all the time. And it reminds me a lot of Guild Wars, but better than Guild Wars. I think they learned from Guild Wars with the world events. They took some inspiration with that, but they gave it some purpose. Because when you're doing the world events that you see in the game, it means something. You're getting some kind of cosmetic item. And I'm not talking about like transmogs. Yes, you can probably get that too. But tools that help you out in certain areas. Tools that help you find more and explore more of your world. It's really neat. It really helps unlock the game. This game wants to be unlocked. Once you hit level 70, guys, you haven't seen anything yet. Because you have to, and you should, start unlocking more tools available with each of the renown. Let me show you the renown trees here. So, you're going to get this little box here called the Dragon Isles Summary, right? So, there are four reputation opportunities, actually 5, because there's the Artisans Guild. But all you have to do is quest, do the world events for the certain areas, for the certain factions, and for example, the Muruk Centaur. Every level you're gaining something. Like level 8, you can get a Centaur companion, which is like a pet, right? Level 9 reputation. Replacement hooves. You may return to this person and help raise a thunder lizard to earn its loyalty and eventually to use as a mount. You must first complete the quest chain beginning with a disgruntled initiative acquired from Wind Sage Ordvin in Morukai. And that's something I have not even done yet. So the more you look at this, the more opportunities up for adventure. This game just wants to put you in an adventure all the time. So there's a lot of horizontal progression this time around from what I see. And man, this is really hard to explain because there's so much in here. Let me go to my map here. And a lot of the user interface elements that you see on here is not representative on the base version of the game. I do have add-ons, but these add-ons that I have help me track what opportunities I can pursue. And there's opportunities to gain reputation, opportunities to work with a different faction to gain money, or maybe be rewarded by armor instead. If you remember from the Burning Crusade in Nagran, there was that area where it was like a coliseum. That kind of has returned. It has returned. Not kind of. It has returned. And you can do these I think they're every 2 days or every week. You can do a weekly challenge in the Field of Ferocity, and this one wants to reward you with Primal Chaos, and that's a crafting region, and you're gonna need that. Trust me, you're gonna need that. So that working with the Muruk Centaur will give you that reward for this particular quest. So there's different faction quests, different rewards, different currency, or the same currency for that faction. It's really cool, guys. It keeps you busy, and it gets kind of overwhelming at times because it makes you feel like you need to do everything, and you don't. Just go at your own pace. Do what looks cool. Now, if you want to get good gear, you still can get good gear with the factions. So I'm just using the Muruk Centaur again as an example. Oops. So if we go to the renowned quartermaster, and that's, you know, what we're doing. We're grinding renown with the factions. For example, you can unlock Planeswalker boots, and I don't think I need that. No, because I already have it. I already have it equipped. But that's one thing you can unlock, guys. Once you get the, once that unlocks for you, you're gonna need a certain renown level to buy that. But you can buy gear. Like for example, let's say if I wanted to buy this formula, enchant boots, Plane Runner's Breeze, right? It teaches you how to perform the Plane Runner's Breeze enchantment. And if I want that, I need to have a renown rank of 8 with the Muruk Centaur and the Dragon Isles Enchanting Profession. Hoof Helper teaches you how to summon and dismiss this companion. You know? So there's so many things you should be trying to strive for in each of these areas with the renown, factions, whatever works for you, how you want to do it. Now, yes, there's still raids, there's still dungeons if you prefer to do that. But this game, like I said, this expansion just offers so much more. And the leveling process was so fast, and the story, excellent. Very good story. Again, there's a lot of quests. Again, it might overwhelm you. I'm not even going to show you the main city right now, because again, that's something you should try to find on your own and experience. What else have I not touched upon? Oh yes, the professions. So the professions have received an overhaul, guys. And I'm doing blacksmithing, I'm doing mining. Let's go to blacksmithing, for example. Now you're going to see this user interface on the left. That's very similar to what you've seen, previously. There's some recipes that you can gain skill with, or more skill with, or no skill, or a chance to gain a skill, right? The more you level up your profession. But this time, you're really adding more to these recipes. Like, let's look at this one, for example. I want to get the Primal Molten Great Axe. I want to make this. It's going to give me more experience with blacksmithing if I make it. But I need 2 sparks of ingenuity, which I do have. But you have to get that through like a world event, a world quest, right? Primal Chaos. You get that from grinding certain world events, or just throughout the world. You can discover like chests all over the world too, so that's kind of cool. Primal Molten Alloy. So that's something that infuses elements from the elementals. Like for example, Primal Molten Alloy. So for that you need Awakened Earth, Awakened Fire, Primal Flux, Draconium Ore, Casgorite Ore. And the more you work with a certain recipe, you're going to get better at it. The more you make it, the better it's going to be. Like, let's pretend it's a level. So you know, you got regular level, and then you have like a pristine level, and that's really going to help determine the quality of, you know, what it is. Like crafting details, recipe difficulty 325, skill 123, inspiration 5%, resourcefulness. So like the more you make something, you have a chance to not use so much ingredients next time around, or it'll be faster to make, or you can make maybe more, like double from the same ingredients as you would from making one. You know, it's just the more you do something in this game, the more it's always rewarding you. Another thing that I haven't showed you guys, and I'm trying not to make this a tutorial, but I just want to share with you how cool this is like, for example, same with blacksmithing. Along with recipes, you get specializations, and this will help you unlock more recipes or different types of recipes on the track in the way you want to make something. So for example, I want to just make axes, two-handed axes, and I want to be really good at making those. I want my character to be really good at making those. So that's where I'm putting my points. You get these points, Dragon Isle's smithing knowledge. And it even tells you how to get it. It can be gained through various means, such as crafting recipes for the first time and completing quests offered in the Artisan's Market in Valdraken. So it tells you how to get points for your specializations, and you put them in. And far as I see, I don't see a way to reset those. Speaking of reset, does this look familiar to you? We got the talents back, guys. I am freaking happy about this. I love this, actually. I love the talent system. It just gives you a sense of customization, the way you want to. And you can play with different ideas, different abilities. You can switch. So, hold on. Let me get off my dragon here. Okay. Now, you guys see my hotbar the way it is? All right. So let's go back into our professions. I'm sorry. We'll go back to the skills. And I'll choose a different talent special build. Okay? Preset. There we go. That's the word. Now watch this. It's going to change the talents. The way I had it set. For that loadout. See? It changed. And then if I want to go back, which was AoE build for my arms warrior, everything switches back. Everything switches back, more or less. I didn't have piercing howl there, and I didn't have berserker rage there. Damn it! That's the way I had it set up, pretty much. And you can specialize again, you know, for my warrior at least, arms, fury, protection. So let's say, hey, you know, the group needs a tank, and I really should start building my character to be a tank too. But my primary stat is strength, right? And go to talents, and I can set my talents the way I want to for a protection warrior. I can make presets. It doesn't cost any gold. I don't need to go to the city. This game just wants to reward you for doing things, and you're not punished. And this is what I like about the talents here, is you can just change things on the fly. Again, they're borrowing a lot of things from Guild Wars. Guild Wars was like this. You can change things around very easily. But Dragonflight feels like there's more of a purpose. It's not just there just to be there. And I think World of Warcraft now is heading into a direction where they're going to establish another base game. They're going to establish the base foundation for what's to come. Dragonflight is one piece of the puzzle for that. So, wow, this looks like Madonna's breasts right here. Sorry about that. And again, you know, we're not in the right spec, so for myself. I'm going to go back to arms. Easy. Easy peasy. Look, back to the way I had it. Back to the way I had it. I just love it, guys. Just love it. What else have I not covered that I really do enjoy during my impressions? Well, the graphics, obviously. Oh, just look at the graphics, guys. I'll just give you guys a couple more impressions here. Level 70. You've pretty much seen everything. I mean, you're going to probably see more when you're working on your gathering skills. When you're doing your world quests. A lot of the areas start to be recognizable. But that's not to say that you have discovered everything 100%. No. Just the general layout of the land is going to be easy to see. It's going to be easy to figure out. The landmarks are going to be easy to figure out. But once you get really deep into a certain area, you might be surprised what could pop up. If you look on your map, you're going to see things that pop up that you might have never seen. Or a resource you didn't know that was there. Or a quest you didn't know was there. There's always, like, back again with the renown, you're going to unlock tools of the trade. And you're going to unlock certain things that you never knew was there before. Like, for example, rock climbing. I didn't know that was in there until I found a quest. Pretty cool, huh? And rock climbing happens all throughout the whole entire Dragon Isles. But if you look everywhere, there's just a sense of verticality, exploration. And it's very beautiful expansion. The draw distances are very high. Or if all you want to do is just kill things and loot and do the dungeons, or, you know, grind out mobs for money, you can do that too, just like it was before in World of Warcraft. Again, there is still that sense of less community, you know, like classic WoW or vanilla WoW, Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King. There was there's more of a sense of community, and the game being more active in that regard, and wasn't holding your hand back then. Yeah, this game is still holding your hand. It still has those elements. It still has, you know, finders for everything: guild finder, raid finder, dungeon finder, group finder. It still has that, but I think that's for the best now, to retain the player base and bring in new players. The best word I can have for this game is this is a massive multiplayer adventure role-playing game. Adventure. And this expansion really provides a grand sense of adventure. I think this is going to keep you busy, guys, for quite a long time. And there's more coming down the pipeline. We're going to get a trading post system coming up pretty soon. I'm guessing a couple more weeks from now. Or maybe even sooner. That's supposed to really, really amp up your sense of exploration and reward you a whole lot more. So that'll be interesting to see. I think this is pretty good for now. Again. Oh, actually, one more thing. Remember when I said this game just looks beautiful, right? You got to have expansion. You got to have add-ons. I'm sorry, but you have to have add-ons. You should get add-ons for this. I'm sorry, my bird is squawking. I recommend this add-on called Blizz HUD Tweaks. Okay. This is going to hide your user interface if you got it set up correctly. I have it set up where some elements kind of fade out, but not fully. Like the chat here, it's faded out, but not fully faded, unless I mouse over it. That comes up. My Dragon's Vigor bar, right here in the upper left, that comes up when I hover over it. right? But for the most part, when I'm riding around, it's slightly transparent. Same with my my portrait, with my hit points and all that. The map here I have is called Sexy Map. So you can make that big, or you can make it circle, you can make it square. You can move these add-on buttons anywhere around the map. You can move the map around, as you see. But again, I have that configured to disappear with Blizz HUD tweaks. There were certain elements that I couldn't hide, so I got another add-on called Kong, and that hides a couple other elements that I needed to hide. Let's get these guys out of the way. Go out of the way. Yeah, oh jeez, I didn't even... Did I cover world events? I'm just gonna make this quick, just in case I didn't. I think I did, but I'll just explain it again. You know, there are some quests that reward different things for the same faction. Gear, money. You know, so you choose what you want to do with whatever faction you want to do it with. And it does form a group with people. You know, it does make good use of the group finder. That's for sure. All right, so the next thing. Oh yeah, add-ons one more time. Yeah, Sexy Map is one. I have another one called Tracker or Event Tracker. So that tracks all the events that happen all around the Dragon Isles, because there are tons of them that pop up every week, and I have like plenty more to do here if I wanted to. You know, more reputation opportunities, money opportunities, Dragonflight racing, dragon racing. Yes, you know, dragon racing on here. I think it's single player, where you're racing through hoops to get the best time for yourself, and that's good for achievements. You know, for your achievement hunting. So I think that's about it, guys. I mean, I'm sorry for this video being long. I really enjoy this expansion. I'm going to be playing this for quite a long time. And you all have a good one. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about World of Warcraft Dragonflight. If there's anything I missed in the video, please let me know. Again, this is all from the viewpoint of somebody who has not played for a long time. Quite a long time. And this game really, this expansion is giving me its full attention. Alright, peace out. Have a good day.